No, 120 seconds. That's it. We've got a lot of brilliant people talking about money all the time. The reason I like Glenn, and I got an open invitation to write for the Men anytime you want, is because there's humanity in your presentation. And you know when some of it is bullshit, but it's bullshit you have to say because the discussion around the table is about money. But this discussion, and Peter alluded to it also, this discussion is irrelevant. It is irrelevant. It's very nice for everybody here who still wants to play the game. I sat this afternoon with my corporate board members, representing $6 billion of turnover. They are 90% in cash. After suffering 60% losses, they're done. And they're done because of this reason, because of what you said and something you said. You asked a question. It's good for Canada to send a signal that it's all right. And you asked, I think it was you, if not him, but you made that point about 37%. One of you asked, where's the message? You're always brilliant. Where's the message going to come from? One of you asked, where's the answer going to come from? And for the first time, the political social types like me, we deliver the message because the money guys don't have it anymore.
Exactly.
And here's the message. The message is you got to let the system be broken. The message is that for 25 years, and this has hurt people, forget about the Nortel fiber optics in the ground. For 25 years, the money hustle industry, as Peter alluded to, has said that a mortgage is not a debt, it's an asset. Has said that a share is not a debt you owe to the public. It's a trinket you hold out to raise IPO money like Peter Minuit did with the Indians. So the point is that we had an economy of puff, a giant Ponzi scheme. The thinking was it's okay for everybody to be in debt. It's okay to have a North American economy.
No Ponzi, no elaboration,
let me just finish. I've only got 70 seconds left. It's okay that under 10% of North Americans have a net worth of under $5,000 because that makes a hell of a lot of people for the financial services industry to get 37% of the profit. You can't create a society that knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. So we have to have political leadership. It's not the business guys that will fix this. Who will say to people, it's okay. We're going to let the air out. The second car is not a right. Home ownership is not a right. The country cottage is not a right. The second vacation is not a right. Forget it.
But it's really cool.
There's a new Jones to keep up with. And here's why it's important to say that. This isn't serious. Here's why it's important to say that. Because the stimulus will fail. And it will fail miserably for 4 reasons. Because they're basing it on a 1933 model and not a 1973 model. In 1933, we did not have mortgage debt. Second mortgages were unknown. Mortgage debt was on a 50-50 ratio. We didn't have credit cards. Did the credit crunch is something? Every man, woman, and child in Canada owes $30,000 of consumer debt. Wait till that crashes. 3, we didn't have sector-wide union agreements that are not going to be renegotiated today when $18 billion is paid in bonuses on Wall Street. And 4, we don't make stuff. You could stimulate an economy for 20... No, almost. See, I got fans. They want me to finish. In the 30s, people lost money because the money hustle guys sucked it out of them. But the factories were here. North America and Britain made most of the world's stuff. We don't make it anymore. There's little to stimulate unless, I'm finishing, unless there's a new productivity center. Something new. This should have happened, I'm getting to Peter's point, this should have happened in the 90s. It should have happened in the 90s, but the internet saved the day. It should have happened in the dot-com bubble. But Greenspan sent it to 0. I'm finished, that's it. Seconds. That's right. Oh, when she said, I shut up. But I'm serious.
70 seconds. China is 1933. China is the engine that America used to be. China will drive us out of this thing. We will supply China. We will supply and the Americans. We will get smart. We will get this particular issue will make us smarter.
I know the Neil Ferguson theory of chimera, white country.